Mr. Stieper.
Yes, 10-304 Braver and David Stieper. Does it bother anybody on this board with regard to the 4 members on this board, in my opinion, legal opinion, Joe, you might be, as a lawyer, understand about the material conflict of interest based upon the allegations in the jury complaint? That this board should not be under, these 4 members should not be participating in this process at this point. The fact that if zoning is legislated, commercial board zoning, it will be impetus to run the court with the commercial zoning law and stop the jury complaint. In that complaint, there are many pages of court allegations against you, Mr. Abboud, against 75 acres with regard to $15,000 that was paid for the Schumann letter. I'd like an opinion from our counsel as regarding the conflict of interest and whether he believes there's a conflict of interest. Sorry, I didn't hear you, Mr. Wambach. I didn't hear you, Mr. Wambach.
I don't know what you, I'm not familiar with the jury complaint.
You're not, have you read it? Well, let me familiarize you with it then. Because of the under the Adjacent Landowners Act, and you know as well as I do, if this zoning issue is legislated, it will be a means to run the court to stop jury's complaint, which is fine under normal circumstances, except the core allegations in that complaint, Mr. Wambach, talk about with regard to our village representatives, 4 of them, Mr. Abboud being the centerpiece. 75 acres with regard to a $15,000 donation return for the Schumann letter, Mr. Abboud.
Well, I never took any money.
If commercial zoning board, if the boarding is legislated, that will stop that lawsuit and prevent you from having to go under oath, prevent you from having to go under oath, prevent the 2 of you from having to go under oath as to what transpired between Mr. LeCompte and the Schumann letter.
I think Mr.
You have a conflict of interest.
I think
you should
Mr.
not be
Wambach
participating in this process, neither should 75 acres.
I think Mr. Wambach has said that he's not precisely sure what your question is. What I would encourage you
My question is, do you believe you have a conflict of interest? Simple question. Simple question, Mr.
Dave, I'll answer. I have no conflict.
Joe, have you read the jury complaint?
No, I haven't.
You have. I suggest you read it, and my friend. As lawyer to lawyer, you have a material conflict of interest. I suggest you read it.
Dave, I haven't read it. I don't know.
Okay, well, I suggest you read it.
It's irrelevant. I'm not a party to it. I haven't been subpoenaed.
I would like to hear our counsel's opinion with regard to the conflict of interest.
Would you please let me finish?
You said you haven't read it, Joe.
Dave, please, out of respect, would you please let me finish? I'm not a party to that case. I've not been subpoenaed in that case. I don't know what the allegations are. I believe that I'm making the best decision, or making the best decision or recommendations for our constituents in this village. That's all I know.
Joe, you will be subpoenaed in that case to testify.
That's
fine. I'll testify.
Mr. Abboud.
I'd be glad to testify.
And that's true with all of the
I would like the
trustees.
legal opinion of our village attorney, just as with regard to the
Mr.
conflict of
Stieper,
interest.
I'm going to ask you to hold up here. None of the trustees have been subpoenaed in this case.
Mr. Abboud, you're not an issue in the case. An answer has
Mr.
been filed. Of course you haven't. You know, don't play legal games. You're
Mr.
not an
Stieper,
issue in the case.
Mr. Stieper, the village is not a party in that case. None of the trustees have been subpoenaed. If you believe, if you would like to make an allegation of wrongdoing, what I would suggest you do is put that in writing.
It will be, Mr. Abboud.
And make that allegation, and it will be processed in due course.
I suggest the residents preserve BarringtonHills.com. Will be up Friday. You'll see it all. Joe, I suggest you read the jury complaint.
Thank you. Let's move on.